What's going on YouTube? It's the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. Fragrances, of course, we discuss those on this channel, but we also talk about some style, lifestyle, and grooming content as well. So if you're into that, make sure you hit subscribe and don't forget to enable notifications by hitting that bell icon as well. So that way, anytime a new video is uploaded on the channel, you'll get notified. So in today's video, guys, we're going to be jumping into some white t-shirt approved fragrances. Now this is going to be installment 3 of this video. If you have not seen the first two, I'll make sure I link them down below. But basically what these are fragrances that pass the white t-shirt test. And what that is in high heat, because of course it's starting to warm up. I don't know where you guys are located geographically, but where I am, we had temperatures in the mid to high 80s this week. So it's here. So in high heat, these are fragrances that work well in high heat. You can throw on a white t-shirt, whether it's some shorts, some sweats, or whatever. Go outside, spray it liberally, and you're gonna smell great. So they're not overpowering. They smell great. And again, they just kind of pass that white t-shirt test. So I have 10 more fragrances that I wanna put on that list today. And I'm gonna go ahead and run the intro. And when we come back, we'll jump into it. 10 fragrances that are white t-shirt approved. So if you wanna see what's on the list, you know the routine, keep it locked right here. Let's get it. Cheers.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump right into the video. Now, I was utterly surprised when I went back and watched the other 2 installments of this, that this fragrance was not included on my previous videos, because this is one of the first fragrances, honestly, that I think about when I think about fragrances that are great in high heat, and they pass that white t-shirt test. And this one comes from the brand of Christian Dior, and this is Dior Homme Cologne. And this has, of course, bergamot, musk, grapefruit, some of the main notes here. And I've described this before as a glass of freshly squeezed lemonade. It just kind of gives you that refreshing feeling. It smells great. It kind of smells like lemonade to me as well, but also what the effects of lemonade does for most people on a hot summer day. You can, again, create the imagery of being outside in this spring, summertime. It's really hot. You've been running around all day. You're thirsty, and you go to a lemonade stand and get a nice cold cup of lemonade, a glass of lemonade. What that kind of does to your body overall, it kind of has that same effect in a weird way as well. So this is, to me, is like one of the perfect fragrances for high heat, and definitely passes that white t-shirt test. So check this one out, guys. If you're looking for something great that works in high heat, check out Dior Homme Cologne. And this is the version that was released in 2013, not the 2021 version. Another fragrance that passes that white t-shirt test, this is just great in high heat, from the brand of Creed. This is Virgin Island Water. All right, and what you get with this is coconut, lime, white rum, and sugarcane. This fragrance just makes me happy, man. This is a fragrance that whenever I go somewhere on any type of vacation, when it is hot outside, this fragrance accompanies me. So it definitely works well in high heat. It is a great fragrance for really, really high temperatures. Again, I love the coconut lime thing here. In here, it kind of smells like a margarita to some extent. Just smells great on the skin. Again, makes me feel good, makes me feel happy, and great when it's hot outside. So the second fragrance that I would say would pass that white t-shirt test is this one from Creed. This is Virgin Island Water. All right, guys, the next fragrance up on this list, you don't hear a lot about this fragrance at all, but man, when I tell you that it smells great in high heat, it's not a great performer, but it is what it is, man. It's from the brand of Frederic Malle. This is called Outrageous. And this fragrance right here gives you green apple, neroli, orange blossom, and aldehyde. It smells so good, man. I love that combination here of this really nice orange, lemony citrus feel that you get here. And then of course you get that clean, soapy aldehydes with this. Again, really clean, really citrusy, really fresh, smells really great in the high heat. Another characteristic of a lot of these fragrances, you can just spray these really liberally, like just spray a lot of it, and you're not going to offend anyone, and it's not going to be cloying. They just smell great, and the high heat really activates the performance on these. So check this one out from the brand of Frederic Malle. I'm telling you guys, you won't be disappointed by the smell. Maybe the performance, but not the smell. This is called outrageous. All right, guys, the next fragrance up that I want to talk about that I think will be really great in high heat is this one from Tom Ford. This is Mandarino Diamalfi. And what you're going to get with this one is lemon, mint, orange blossom, and some musk on the dry down. Another fragrance that really has that nice orange citrusy feel, but there's definitely an aquatic feel to this fragrance as well. Like I said, with a lot of other fragrances I've already talked about, this fragrance just works great in the high heat. It really amplifies the performance of this one. So it smells great, tropical, just on a nice summer day, whatever the case may be. This one works great in high heat from the brand of Tom Ford. Check out Mandarino Diamalfi. All right, this next fragrance up on the list that passes that white t-shirt test comes from the brand of Profumum Roma, and this one is called Acqu Di Gio. And this one, really, guys, what you get with this is a malty lemon, cypress, and cedarwood, but really, it's just about that lemon. This smells like a lemon bomb. There's kind of this tangy aspect to this one as well, but it just smells like lemon drop. That's exactly what this fragrance smells like. So again, great in the high heat. Anything that's high, has a high concentration or level of those citruses and aquatics, to me, or aldehydes, kind of clean, works well in high heat. So check this one out from the brand of Profumum Roma. This is Acqu Di Gio. All right, guys, I already gave you the fragrance that smells like a fresh, cold glass of lemonade, but now I want to give you a fragrance that smells like a fresh, nicely squeezed glass of orange juice. And this one comes from the brand of Atilia Cologne. This is called Orange Sanguine. Orange Sanguine, and what you get here is blood orange, bitter orange, geranium, and a little bit of tonka bean to kind of sweeten it up on the dry down. And again, I can't really give it a better description than to say it smells like a glass of orange juice, a nice cold glass of orange juice. That's the way I would describe this fragrance, but it smells absolutely fantastic. Again, in the high heat, this thing really shines. It's not, there's tonka bean here, but it's not by any means overly sweet where it would become cloying. It just smells great, and really what you get here is orange juice. So definitely passes that white t-shirt test in my humble opinion. From the brand of Atilia Cologne, check out Orange Sanguine. And this next fragrance comes from the brand of Parfums. This is called Oceania. Oceania, and what you get here is lemon, lime, mandarin orange, and oak moss. Just some of the notes from this laundry list of notes that are actually accredited to this fragrance. So again, think about Arofa from Creed, which I thought about putting Arofa on here, but I put this because this kind of reminds me of Arofa, and that would definitely be redundant. But it's just as good as Arofa from Creed. You get that really almost photorealistic smell of the ocean, right? Like an ocean breeze. And then you have these beautiful citrus notes on top of that. That's exactly what you get with this. As I described Arofa, if you're sitting by the water, you get a nice ocean breeze, and you have like a nice orange and a lemon and a lime in your hand is cut open, and that ocean breeze catches the smell of those citruses. That's what this is. Works great in the high heat. Absolutely love this stuff from Parfums. This is Oceania. All right, guys, this next fragrance epitomizes what I think this list should be about, honestly. And I'll explain in just a moment, but it comes from the brand of Royal Crown, and this is called Celebration. And what you get here is mint, rosemary, iris, and oak moss. So it has these nice kind of traditional masculine qualities about it, especially with that oak moss, a little bit powdery. Of course, I said iris is in here, but really the star player here is the mint. And the mint is very photorealistic in this fragrance, to the point where when you spray it on your skin, the mint actually, you can feel it after about 2 or 3 minutes, actually starts to, you have a cooling sensation wherever you spray this fragrance. How is that not great for the high heat? Something that actually kind of cools you off. This fragrance is absolutely phenomenal. If you're talking about something that's great for high heat, this definitely is one that has to be on your radar from the brand of Royal Crown. I know it's expensive. Get a sample, guys. This one's called Celebration. All right, guys, the next fragrance on the list, I was really shocked when I looked at the fact that I had never included this fragrance on this particular with this particular video title, because it is perfect for high heat. It comes from the brand of Bond No. 9, and this is Eau de New York. And basically what you get here is petitgrain, neroli, basil, and musk. Guys, I love this stuff. That combination that you get from that petitgrain and neroli here is phenomenal. Now, you guys know that neroli, petitgrain, and orange blossom kind of come from the same flower, same tree, different aspects of it. So it is really clean. It smells really clean, slightly powdery. Again, the basil gives a little bit of a spicy floral kick to this fragrance as well. And of course, there's a lot of musk here, like clean white musk. Guys, this is a perfect white t-shirt fragrance. Seriously. Although I wouldn't spray my clothes as much, this one potentially could stain your clothes, but it lasts for a long time. It's really clean. It's really vibrant and uplifting. I highly recommend you check this fragrance out. If you like clean, fresh stuff that's going to work great in high heat, guys, you got to get your nose on this one from Bond No. 9. This is Eau de New York. And last but not least on this list, this fragrance comes from the brand of Louis Vuitton. This is Afternoon Swim. And basically what you get here is mandarin oranges and bergamot. It has a nice aquatic feel to it, a little bit of sweetness from the mandarin oranges, but it smells phenomenal. Imagine being poolside. And that's exactly what this fragrance is going to invoke, those kind of that kind of imagery for you, because you know it kind of transports you to that specific place. So obviously being poolside, of course, most of the time when we're poolside, it's hot outside. This passes the white t-shirt test. It's great in high heat. From the brand of Louis Vuitton, check out Afternoon Swim. But that is it, guys. That is my time. I hope you enjoyed this video today, as I gave you 10 fragrances that are white t-shirt approved. As always, I sincerely appreciate your time and your attention to these videos. I know you guys don't have to watch, but you do, and I sincerely appreciate that. Now, don't forget to take a few moments to like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you are sharing these videos out to some other folks that you think could use the information or find it entertaining. Because I'm your guy, Darian. I'm the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. I love to look good, and of course, I love to smell amazing. So until next time, keep looking good, keep smelling even better. I'll catch you on the flip side.